xargs is a really good time saver, the xargs program, when you have to do the same command time and time and time again with different arguments. So for example, I've got a lot of applications running on this server. It doesn't matter which application I'm using. If I just show you the apps on the server, we have a program, and every time a developer submits some new code on a pull request on GitHub, we create a preview of the website, and this runs a preview of the website. But over time there's too many of these and we have to delete them because there's not enough space on the server. And to delete that we have to do docu apps destroy, and we force the destroy. And then for each one we have to press enter, and we have to copy and paste each one each time to force delete each app. So sometimes we have 100 of these, maybe more, maybe less, and obviously it takes a lot of time to copy and paste each of these, and that's what xargs is for. So first we will use grep to just get a list of all of the items that we want, because we don't want this at the top. We just want, let's say we want to delete all of the deployments that begin with Joel. So we'll say grep for Joel, and now we have a list of all of those. And what we want to do is say apps destroy force each one of these, and that's where xargs comes in. So we can say xargs, and we want to do this command here. And what will happen is all of the output from this command on the left will get applied to here each time. And specifically for this one, we want to do it once for each time. So we'll say a maximum of 1. But before I run it, actually, I'm going to show you what's happening. So I'm going to just do xargs and press enter. And you see the result from xargs is just a list with a space of all the different answers. So what we want to do is pipe that. Sorry, not pipe that, is we want to do the command now to destroy. So docu apps destroy, and we're going to force it, and we're going to press enter. And we can see it's taken the first one automatically. And what we want it to do is take the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Now, because this command apps destroy only allows you to pass one at a time, we have to use the xargs rules to say just do the command again and again and again. And for that, I think it's called maxargs. Yes, here we go, maxargs. So we'll say n1, n1 force. Okay, and we can see now it's going to destroy the first one, and let's see if it automatically continues by itself. So it's got the number 3, and I'm hoping the next one it will do is number 4. Fantastic. And you can see now it's automatically going through the list, destroying all of them. But they've got different names, so we've got some that begin with Joel, and some that begin with AN, and sometimes some that begin with a different username. So we want to extend this to include all of them, and for that we can use egrep. And then once the command is working, which it is, we can then just put that into a script, so we don't have to remember how to type it every time. We can just save it in a script and run it. Hopefully this is nearly done. How many more have we got to do? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fantastic, so that's finished. So if you look at that command, I started making one here, which contains the same command, but this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to say an OR clause. So we want to say egrep, and we want things that begin with Joel, or things that begin with SCH Simsky, or things that begin with AN Poli. And then that will include all of them. So I'm just going to show the output. So that now includes all of them. So we've got the ones that begin with Ampoli, and we've got the ones that begin with SCH. So I'm going to use that in the script that I've created. So I'm going to say egrep, and we want any ones that contain Chris J. Simpson as well. And I'm going to remove this old value. So now we have a command which takes all of the apps, and if they contain these names, then we pass it to xarg and it will destroy the app for us. So now we can run that script by chmod. First we have to give it execute permissions. So the X is for execute permissions, and then we can run the script, and it's going to find all of those apps and delete them. Now, that's very well and good, but we could also put it into a cron tab to run the command. Let's do it daily as well. And we'll say remove PR builds, and we do need to put the absolute path to the script. So I'm not quite sure what the absolute path is. It's just our home root docu. So let's correct that. And now every day it's going to remove the old builds. If we want something more specific, we can do the asterisk syntax for the minute, day of the week, hour and year, I think, which is more accurate. Excellent. So that's how to use xargs to save time.